Dungeons and Dragons is a magical game filled with friends and wonder and snacks and guts. Mainly snacks in my guts. I love it a lot. And if you don't, I have a feeling in a few weeks you might learn to. Me and my sis Sapphire invited a few of our friends, Zena, Danielle, and Annie, to hang out for a glass of wine and a little monster slaying. So stick around till the end and we'll give you a little taste. Just a real small taste. These are the top 5 spookiest monsters in Dungeons and Dragons. Number 5, ropers. If you know a damn thing about me, you know that anthropomorphization scares me more than almost anything. Now trees are included in that fear of things turning human. Thanks, D&D. You're doing wonders for my sleeping schedule. Much like their name implies, ropers enjoy roping things. Mainly, you. They're often silent and stoic, waiting inside of a deep forest or dark cavern disguised as a tree trunk. When you've gotten close enough, they whip out at you with their tendrils in an attempt to drag you into their cavernous maw. Once caught by their tentacles, tiny hair-like growths on their limbs sink into your skin and suck the strength from you. They can digest nearly anything, and their digestive juices fetch a high price on the market. Same! Number 4, Yochlo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So, Yoklo, Yochlo, Yochlos, Yachlos. I don't know, you make it up. Yoklos are shape changers, so what you see is just one form of many. They're a form of demon that happens to be telepathic and extremely sadistic, like Carrie. When you happen to encounter a Yoklo, it may present itself as a beautiful man or woman to gain your sympathies before transforming into a poisonous mist to engulf its prey, or a giant spider to consume any unfortunates found to be too trusting. If you escape, they will gladly whisper their name into your mind so you know that somewhere out there, this particular servant of Lolith remembers you. Number 3, Beholder. The Beholder is one giant floating eye with fangs in his mouth and 10 more eyes on stalks coming out of its head. Cute. Each eye has a different power, including everything from anti-magic cones to levitation rays, making them a real hassle for adventurers. It's like when you go on a D&D adventure and somebody's like, hey, you're getting too far along and everything has been going too well. Here's everything bad on a stick. Beholders are intelligent creatures, not mindless monsters, but they're oddly racist about other types of beholders, so it's still perfectly okay to kill them. I mean, it's okay to kill anything in D&D, but for some reason, these monsters being racist towards their own kind makes it extra okay. Their single large central eye emits a cone of magic nullifying energy, and each of its smaller eyes can shoot terrible magical rays. These rays are as diverse as they are deadly, with such powers as petrification, disintegration, paralysis, supernatural fear. What's that? I don't know. Telekinesis, and instant death. It's like the worst heart medicine you could ever imagine. At its simplest, a beholder is a goofy eyeball monster with a pun name. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You get it. If you do happen to come across a beholder, there's very little you can do to survive. So hold on to your dookies. It's about to get spooky. Number 2, skin kites. Skin kites? Sounds like some Ed Gein Playhouse-ish, and I'm here for it. Make me a skin kite. It's the only way I'll go outside. So I'm cheating a little bit here because this skin kites are from the Forgotten Realms, but it would not be a complete list of spooky dooky D&D monsters if I did not include a literal kite made out of skin. Other people's skin. By the way, I'll get to that. Listen on. So their bodies are made up of skin types of their most recent prey, and they fall slowly from the sky onto their victims, tearing off sections of skin and absorbing it into their rotting bodies. Skin kite. Duh. So this is how they keep themselves alive, and there are no real limits to how big they can get. It's all dependent on how often they feed. Isn't that the truth, skin kites? Isn't that the damn truth? Number 1, Mind Flayer. Cool! They look like Oods from Doctor Who. I mean, if Oods went to New York Fashion Week like once and then started wearing a questionable amount of leather and stopped calling their mom altogether. That's what Mind Flayers look like. Unfortunately, the Mind Flayer is not as adorable and serene as the Ood. No, Mind Flayers, as their name would literally suggest, flay your mind. In official D&D lore, mind flayers are time-traveling slave lords. In the far distant future, they are rulers of a vast galactic empire, but a massive slave rebellion forced them to travel backwards in time to escape destruction. Oh no, whatever will they do? Now they exist in the fantasy setting of Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, spooky oogs. Basically, they're wizards with squiggly heads. They want to eat your brains. Did I mention? That's what they do. They eat your brains. What's worse is that they gained an almost euphoric sensation while consuming you. They eat your hopes, your dreams, your fears, where you left your keys. It's all delicious to them. They can even harvest brains and turn them into a whole new type of monster. That is some Frankenstein-ish, okay? So in the game of Darwinism, these guys would be top of the food chain. Those are just a few monsters that I dig, especially, but let me know what you like in the comments, and hey, guess what? You're about to look at a little sneak peek. Check out a clip from our new show, The Campaign, where me and my girls play D&D. Please enjoy this because gosh darn it, I do.
From a doorway on the far side of the room step 2 burly humanoids.
Ew.
Each stands more than 6 feet tall and has feral eyes, flat features. With a roar, the 2 draw their weapons and charge.
Oh my god, I'm gonna mess these guys up.
No, guys, I'm gonna hide in the corner.
We gotta mess these guys up. I'm gonna use my longbow. 16.
And that is a successful hit. Your arrow flies straight into its neck. It's still sticking out and there's blood squirting. Yeah.
Yike. How about we use my acrobatics?
How are you going to attack them with your acrobatics?
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to evade them though.
Well, let's roll your d20 to see if that's successful.
I got a 19.
Yeah, you did.
Plus 5.
That is a successful tuck and roll.
I know. I had a lot of confidence.
Hey y'all, guess what? Snarled and Slate Tricks have partnered with Discord and we're hosting a game night on March 13th at 4 p.m. Pacific. Sapphire and I will be there playing games with the audience while talking to your lovely faces. Make sure to check out the link in the description to join the fun. See you there.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for watching the sneak peek of D&D. Please keep an eye out for it at the end of this week because it's coming at you. It's coming at you fast. Subscribe to Snarled, turn on the bell for notifications, and call your mom. She misses you.